Mis estudiantes favoritos, hola otra vez, Dr. G, with you here on day number, I always forget that, with day number, let's see, here, we are on day number 8, and we are on the last piece of the day. We're going to be talking about present progressive in this your Spanish 111 Summer 1 class. And at the end of this period, we guys will be able to describe what is happening at that specific moment, that moment where the speaker is saying that the action is happening. So let's go on the textbook and show you where this is. So the name of the tense is present progressive, which implies that the action is happening at the same time that the speaker is describing it, is saying that it's happening. This action will not help us in Spanish to imply future, as English does. You say we're eating together tomorrow. We will be meeting next week. That's English. English uses this tense to imply future. Spanish won't. In that regard, present tense, the regular present tense, help us express future, not this present progressive. In present progressive, the action happens at the same time the speaker says it's happening. See? Look at that. Están llamándose por teléfono. The action that he's describing is happening at the same time he's describing it. And this is the structure that we have for to use for present progressive. But let me show you this presentación. And let's play with this. I love doing this in the class because students answer, but I'm going to assume that you are with me answering this question. So my question is, ¿qué está haciendo? ¿Qué está haciendo? And I have to move this from here. ¿Qué está haciendo él ahora? ¿Qué está haciendo él ahora? ¿Está cantando? No, no está cantando. ¿Está hablando por teléfono? Hola, ¿cómo estás? No, no está hablando por teléfono. ¿Está estudiando? Sí, él está estudiando. Él está estudiando matemáticas. We can say that. Él está estudiando matemáticas. Next one. Tan, 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 tan. ¿Qué están haciendo ellos ahora? ¿Qué están haciendo ellos ahora? What are they doing right now? ¿Están estudiando? No, not quite. No, no están estudiando. ¿Están hablando español? No, not the main action. That could be, pero no, no están hablando español. ¿Están bailando? ¿Están bailando? Sí, ellos están bailando una salsa. Están bailando un merengue, right? Next one. ¿Qué está haciendo el ratón ahora? ¿Qué está haciendo el ratón ahora? ¿Está durmiendo? No está durmiendo. ¿Está cantando? No, no está cantando. ¿Están comiendo queso? Sí, el ratón está comiendo queso. El ratón está comiendo queso. And we are using only this N here and this N then because it's only one, so it's he, él. Muy bien, está comiendo queso. Él está comiendo queso. One more. That's Pedro, ¿sí? Pedro, ¿qué está haciendo Pedro ahora? Pedro se está bañando. Is he taking a shower? Se está bañando. Notice that se. No. Está vistiéndose. No. He's not getting dressed. Se está cepillando los dientes. This is a reflexive construction. Sí, él está cepillándose los dientes. Notice that we could put the se before está, or we could put se attached to the gerund. ¿Sí? Él está cepillándose los dientes. And when we put it attached to the gerund, we have an accent mark on that A or E before the end. ¿sí? Él está cepillándose los dientes. I hope you enjoy this little conversation on what they are doing. Now let's talk about the structure. Okay, this is called present progresivo, presente progresivo, where we need the start plus the ing form. In English, it's the ing form. Now, let's analyze what happens in español. Nosotros estamos hablando español ahora, ¿sí? Estamos hablando español ahora, right? At the same time that I'm expressing the action is happening. The first element we need is subject, el sujeto. Then we need a star. And that star, since it's presente progresivo, needs to be conjugated in presente. And it cannot be omitted. The star, estamos, estás, you know the conjugation of star. It has to be there. It's not optional, okay? Then we need hablando, which is called gerund or ing form or present participle, okay? You can call it either way, but it's that ing form that you use when you say, we are eating. That ing form is this, hablando. And how do you form a participio presente or a gerund? Let me teach you, chicos. The participio presente is formed when you take a verb, like hablar, and you drop the infinitive ending R, and then you add ando. ¿Sí? So you'd say hablando, cantando, bailando, estudiando, practicando. AR verbs, drop the AR and replace it with ando. In the second group, we have comer. We remove that ER and replace it with yendo. See? So comiendo, viviendo, durmiendo, because IR do the same thing. IR verbs, yendo, same ending. So we can say dormir, durmiendo. That's a tricky one, I'll tell you in a minute. Vivir, viviendo, escribir, to write, IR, escribiendo, see? So you just drop infinitive ending and add either ando to AR verbs or yendo to the second and third group, ER and IR. Got it? There are some little things about the gerund that we need to pay attention to. When we have verbs of the second and third conjugation, meaning ER and IR, and the stem ends in vowel, then we need to add a Y. Let's pay attention to this. We have leer. When we remove the infinitive ending, we just get le. And to add yendo in this case, because the stem ends in vowel E, then we add Y. That E, that I is transformed into Y. So leyendo. See, it became stronger with time when it was transforming from Latin to Spanish. Oír, we remove IR, we get O, and then we get oyendo. And the third one is caer. It only happens in second and third group, so ER and IR. We have ca and then cayendo is the Y that you have to change that I into Y. Let's go with ir. We remove IR and we get nothing, so we use yendo. ¿Sí? Leyendo, oyendo, cayendo, yendo. Muy bien. Another thing about this is the IR verbs, their conjugation verbs, stem change. They have a stem change. So you remember the stem changing verbs, this happens here. But it's tricky because it not only happens from the present tense stem changing verbs, it happens from preterite stem changing verbs, which we have not studied. So let's learn these ones, chicos. So dormir, you heard me saying durmiendo because dormir has a stem change that comes from preterite, not from present. So durmió, durmiendo. Murió, muriendo. ¿Sí? And then sentir, sintió. It's not the same change from present tense, it's the same change from pretérito. So memorize them for now. Sentir, sintiendo. Muy bien. In pedir, this has the same change in present and in pretérito. So this is not new to you. So pedir, pidiendo. Got it? Pedir, pidiendo. We saw this, and this is it for the stem changing verbs and for verbs ending in verbs which have a stem that ends in vowel. and we have to insert that Y. Let's go with the present progressive of reflexive verb, which you saw. De Pablo se está bañando, Pablo está bañándose. So we are able to put se before está, or we are able to put se attached to the gerund. And when we do the second piece, we add an accent mark to the a that is right before the end, bañándose. Okay? So Pablo is taking a bath himself. Okay, he's not giving a bath to anybody else. And that's it for now in terms of present progressive, chicos. Let's go to the textbook and work on the assignments that you guys have for present progressive. Right here, we have ¿qué estamos haciendo? I'm going to choose that one. We have present progressive and luces and acción cámara. Present progressive, 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises for you on present progressive. So good job. Go proceed. Complete these exercises. If you have any questions, we can discuss them in the Zoom meeting. Bye-bye. Have a good day.